Hello and welcome to Jynn Plays another random game. This time it's called Root, which is based off of a board game apparently. I have done the tutorials for each of the factions and the DLC factions, but let me tell you, this game is complicated. And even after doing the tutorials, I still have no idea what I'm doing. But that's okay, because it's fun. And I decided let's make a video for it. So, let's see. What is this? No. I thought there was... But yeah, so... I've been trying to play... I could have sworn I found rules somewhere. Where did I find the rules? No, that's news. Gameplay rules. There they are. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna do something here. We're gonna just say no music. Okay. We're busy. Okay. No, it wasn't there. It was here in gameplay rules. Okay. So very complicated. It's based off of a board game, but just to sum up, so you have the cat faction, which scores points. By the way, you win by reaching 30 points. I should say that. So she scores points by building. The birds score points by building roosts and keeping them up. So the more roosts they have, the more points they get at the end of their turn. I don't even know how these guys work. Don't ask me. No idea. I played the tutorial and I still don't know. I like the Vagabond. This is the one that I can actually play right now. So we're going to be playing this one. This one is fun because instead of having an army, you're a single person and you do quests and you can sabotage people or help people, and that's fun. The merchant company, the Riverfolk, they're merchants. Not sure how they work. Lizards are fun. I'm probably going to play lizards sometime. So, that's the gist of it. You've got cats who score by building. You've got birds who need to build roosts and get as many as possible. No idea about the Woodland Alliance, but they do like rebels and sympathy and revolts and stuff. The Vagabond, which I'm going to be playing, and the merchants, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, so we're going to give it a shot. I barely have any idea what I'm doing. So, if I make a fool of myself, oh well. But I wanted to play it. I like playing random games, just as a one-off, one time. Ooh, this was something different to do. So let's see how it goes. I've been doing solo play. I have not tried online yet because, after all, I'm still learning. So solo play, and we're going to do it on medium because I hate myself, and I think that looks good. So, let's give it a try. Let's see how this goes. All right, here we are. We've got our cards. Like I said, I'm still learning. I'll try to explain what I understand, but I'm still learning. I know you can only craft a card in its appropriate clearing. I like to be the vagrant, the possum. Mostly just because he's adorable out of all the... Because there's 6 different vagabonds? But I like the possum because he's so cute. So everyone gets a turn. Ooh, I want that. I want that. That's an item I can use. Only I can use that item, but that means I have to trade them for the item. But I want that. Okay. So my goal is to explore ruins to get items, make cards to get items, and I can either assist or sabotage the other factions based on how I'm feeling and what benefits me the most. Everyone's goal is to get to 30 points. But everybody has a different way of scoring. Each faction plays different, has different rules, different scoring. That's part of why it's taken me so long to learn. So I'm going to explore this ruin. It gives me a bag. The bag adds extra slots so I can hold more items. And I want that teapot the otter has. So I'm going to gift the otter my mouse card, because it has to match the clearing that you're in. You see the little mouse icon down there. I want the teapot. So I give him a card, and he gives me the teapot. And the teapot lets me refresh more items per turn. So instead of refreshing 3 items per turn, I can refresh 5 now. Very good. Okay. But yeah, every one plays different. Like the birds. Ooh, another teapot. I want that too. Can I have that as well? Like the birds can only build roosts. And they're very restricted in that they have to make decrees, like move to a bunny clearing, and then every turn they have to move to a bunny clearing, or fight in a mouse clearing, and every turn they have to fight in a mouse clearing, and if they can't, they get penalized. So it's really weird. Whereas the cat is focused on numbers and building, and every time they build, they get more points. The otters, I'm not sure how they score. I think it's related to player, the other people buying from them, but let's see where I want to go into these trees. I'm going to use my boot to move further. And of course, every time I use an item, it is unable to be used again that turn. Oh, great, another boot. All right, now I want to gift the birdie. Gift the birdie a card so I can get that teapot. I'm gonna exhaust my boot and get a teapot and give them a card. And I have another teapot. Now I get 7 items refreshed per turn, which right now doesn't make a difference because I only have 3 items, but when I have more items, that's gonna be really useful. All right, we're gonna give the cat a card too, just because it gives me a point, and I have the space to do that. All right, I can't craft any. I can't do any quests right now. All right, so see their decree. He now has to fight in that specific clearing, and if he can't, they have problems. So he now has to fight. See, but they can only do stuff if they have a decree telling them they can. And we can't let them get too many roosts because, like I said, if 3 roosts, it gives them 2 points. But once they get like 7 roosts, they're earning a crap ton of points per turn. So we can't let them get too many of those on the board. Just like how we can't let the cat build too much stuff. I'm kind of learning. Why am I making a video on this? I don't know. I just, every now and then it's fun to just play a different game that people don't know about. That's not a popular game or a game that a lot of people play. Just, be like, look, there are some really interesting games out there that are not mainstream or normal. And I like games like these. All right, we're gonna explore the ruins. Yay, a hammer. That is how I craft cards. Other factions craft cards differently, but I need a hammer to craft a card. And actually, if you look at my cards, you see... Now, oh, I could do a quest. Hold on. Which quest do I want to do? We're going to do this quest. I think. Hold on. How much room do I have in my bags? Can I afford to use my backpack? We're going to do... Ooh, which one would be best? We'll do this one. Let's draw some cards. Quest complete. Aw, useless cards. Boo. Anyways, so you see the little wooden board with the symbol on it below that means that costs me 1 hammer to use, and it has to be in that clearing. So a single fox icon means I need a single hammer in a fox clearing, whereas that one would need 2 hammers in a fox clearing. I only learned that recently. Alright, what else? We can only hold 5 cards in our hand, so get rid of those. Alright, making progress. Yeah, so see, now the bird can recruit in bunny clearings. And if for some reason he can't, they get penalized. And they're gonna fight in the fox clearing, because they have to fight in the fox clearing, otherwise they get penalized. Oh, see, they're penalized. They could not build in a clearing that they needed to build in. And he just lost a bunch of points, and they get a brand new leader and basically start over. Alright, the merchant people. I don't understand the merchant people. I honestly haven't finished their tutorial yet. I kind of stopped in the middle of it, but yeah, they seem pretty complex and difficult. And the cat is just numbers and building, and numbers and building. Whereas I am hoarding items, and eventually, once I have the items I need, I can sabotage people, which I'm really looking forward to, because that's fun. And each different vagabond has a different special ability. And I like the possum, and I hope I haven't really used his special ability before, but we're gonna give it a shot this turn, hopefully. Alright, we got our sword, which means now we can fight and defend ourselves. I can do a quest and get 2 victory points, I like that. 2 victory points for me, thank you. Okay. The AI in this game are surprisingly competent. I lose fairly often. I don't really win very much. I'm hoping I win this one because that'll make a better video, but you know, we'll see. I'm also playing on medium when normally I play on easy, and even on easy I have a hard time winning, so a lot of it is just luck. You know, what items do I get? What items do other people, what items do the AI get that they craft that I can then trade for? What cards do I get, you know? Strategies only works so much when a lot of what I have to rely on is card draw. Let's see. Oh no, birdies, why are you attacking me? Oh, you're gonna regret this. I'm gonna use my armor card that I just crafted. Yes. You do not give me any damage, and I kill you. Mwahaha. Yeah, so since I am not an army, I am a single person who cannot die, I lose items when I get damaged where that would kill other, you know, people's multiple pawns. I just take item damage. But anyways, man, those otters are really getting, points. Why are you guys just running back and forth, man? You're weird. Okay. Cat is building more. Never a good thing for me because they get 3 points for that one. Oof. It really adds up. All right, my turn. I don't want to buy from you guys. What items do I want to refresh? I want my hammer. I want that stuff and my torch. Thank you. Okay. I think I've got all the ruins. So now let's build something. Battle as a defender. No. Let's build this one and get more backspace. That's a good idea. Yeah, 2 more item slots. Perfect. Alright. Now let's try my special ability, which is called Instigate. I can force people to fight. I can tell you're the attacker, you're the defender, now fight. Aha, see? Perfect. It worked. Lovely. And then, if I feel like it, I could then attack that guy myself now that he's weakened. Should we do it? Should we attack him now that he's weakened? Yeah, sure, why not? Now, sadly, I can't get his other building because I can only attack once, because I only have 1 sword. If I had 2 swords, I could do 2 attacks, but I only have 1 sword. That's the main issue with the Vagabond, is trying to get the items you need. Because, you know, you're only guaranteed 1 of each item from the ruins. I need the AI to craft them so I can trade for them. And see, there's 2 swords still available, and I want the crossbow. This is all the items that can be crafted still in the game. But yeah, if I either need to get the card for a sword, or the AI needs to craft one for me. And, you know, that's just luck of the draw, literally. Okay, the birds took out the otters and have 3 roosts. Otter's turn. Okay, they spawned a new one there. Okay, they didn't do much on their turn. Huh. Cat is building more. recruiting more. Yeah, cat banks on number superiority. Oh no, now there's cats in my clearing. I built. My turn. I don't want to buy your dumb services. I wonder. Let's see, what would be my best plan? You know, let's stay here. What can I craft? I guess, why not? Okay, let's instigate a fight between the otters and the otter and the cats. Oh, they took out the otter place for me. But I get the points for it because it was technically my attack. Mwahaha, 2 points for me. Alright, let's see what to do now. I have lots of items still. Let's move. Let's fight. Their undefended wood shops are undefended, so let's destroy them. And they're defenseless, so I get an extra hit and destroy them both. Huzzah! Look at that. Boom. That's 4 more points for me. Yeah, I love this playstyle. I love being able to just like sneak around and attack weak points of the other factions while they fight. Ooh, the crossbow. Yes, we want crossbow. Discard. But yes, I like this playstyle of being able to just sneak around and attack weak points to wound all the different factions while they fight each other. They could do more fighting, I think, with each other. They're not really fighting each other very much. Oh, well, there we go. Now they're fighting again. Oh no, an ambush. Oh no, a counter ambush. So I think if one person plays an ambush and then the second one plays an ambush, they cancel each other out. So they just canceled out the ambush. Alright, Kitty Cat's turn. I have a pretty good lead just because they left their buildings undefended, and that gave me 4 points, which is a juicy amount of points for no danger to myself. Where best to attack next? It seems like the strategy I like to do is get all the items I need, get the sword, get the crossbow, and use the possum's instigate ability to make people attack each other. It's a lot of fun. Alright, let's get this crossbow. Oh yeah. I like the crossbow. One game I had a crossbow and like 3 swords. I was killing so many people in one go. I don't think that's ever gonna happen again. Alright, where do we do now? Let's move over here. Hello, kitty cat. Okay. Actually, no, I think I just had a better idea. Let's instead move over here. Let's instigate a fight between cat and birds. Okay, perfect. Get it? Perfect, because cat, haha. Alright, now we can use, watch this, this is fun. Crossbow is just assassinate. No fighting, no counter defense, just assassinate. And now we can attack their defenseless building. But it's defenseless, so I get an extra hit, which is lucky because I didn't want to have to waste my sword by not being able to do anything. There we go. Another 2 points for me. Boop. Alright. What now? Can't really build anything. Can't do any quests right now. Ooh, another hammer. Yes, please. We're gonna need to build that. We need to go back to a fox clearing and build it with our single hammer we have. That will give us 2 hammers, which will let us build cards that have a 2 cost. That cost 2. Alright. Oh, they've entered turmoil. They could not move to a fox clearing. And of course, they lose more points. I'm not sure how their point loss works. They don't lose all their points, they just lose some of their points. And then they get a new leader who has different decrees. But like the more decrees they stack up, the more moves they get per turn. So when they lose all that, they go back to only being able to do 2 things per turn. Whereas as long as they keep it balanced, they can get quite a few moves in a turn. All right, they're just stacking more cats up there. Oh no, they left it down to 1 cat up there. Perfect. This place is just churning out the wood. Why? The AI is probably not the brightest at times, but they still seem pretty competent at the game regardless. All right. We need to go to a fox clearing and build our hammer, right? So, fox clearing. Build our hammer and get 2 victory points. A win and a win. Excellent. I still can't do any quests. Let's move to here. Instigate a fight. That's always fun to do. You and you fight each other. Okay, that softened them up for me to take my action. Crossbow bolt to the head for the last otter remaining. Kablooey. And then we fight the undefended building. I like this strategy. The possum is the one that can do this because of the instigating fights between people. That's his special ability. Perfect. This is going so well. This doesn't feel that much. Oh, I won! Wow, okay, that was actually a pretty easy game. I've had some really tough games, but this one was actually quite easy. I won by a significant margin. Hey, I'm glad for that. It means it was a good YouTube video. Good YouTube video. Now, I have had my fair share of... like I said, I lose more than I win. Like, look at this game. This is an older game. Look how close we all were. We were all neck and neck. Until at the very end, the Woodland Alliance got a few extra points and just, you know, took over the game. But yeah, for the majority of this game, we were all just right there at, you know, even with points, and it was crazy. I was like, oh my god, I can't get anyone down. And it was a pretty intense game. I wish I had recorded that one, but I decided after that game to record. So, you know, oh well. And of course, I've won a couple of other games. Like, I won this one. And again, this was another one where we were all pretty even, except Woodland Alliance, who never really got started in this game. It's weird how some games, one faction will just be overwhelming, and then the next game they do pretty bad. And I think it's all related to the luck of the draw, you know? You know, what cards you get. I really like the Vagabond, and I really like playing the Possum. He's a lot of fun. And, this was, I'm just going to show this because I took the screenshot. This seemed a little overkill, where the birds hated me immensely and attacked me with, like, you know, 7 warriors. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this random game of Root based off a board game, and thank you for watching.